Kids are getting spawn killed in America for the breakfast they're being given. For breakfast, I was at a summer camp. For breakfast, do you want to know what they were being given? Not once, but twice, I walked into the dining hall, into the canteen, and sitting on the table was not only low-fat chocolate milk, like why take the fat out of it, that's the only nutritious part, but also donuts. Donuts for breakfast. I was sitting there like, what the hell? I literally couldn't believe it. First of all, you had donuts that had about 300 grams of sugar that these kids were just down in left, right and centre. But if you didn't want the donuts, then you could go and have a waxed up apple. You can literally scrape the wax off of these apples because they're so artificial. Or you could eat some Fruit Loops, you could eat some Lucky Charms, you could eat ridiculous cereal that is literally just dessert. And that is the problem, right? When you go into a grocery store, like, you know, if you go to Asda or if you go to Walmart in the US, you look at the cereal aisle, it's just a dessert, right? I used to eat cereal all day. I used to eat it whenever. And that's because it's literally a dessert. You can just eat it whenever and it's just sugary, carb-loaded garbage. There's nothing in it. There's zero nutrition in it. We got sold the lie that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It isn't. If we think back to our ancestors, they would just go out for the day hunting and then they'd come back at the end of the day with the boar that they killed or the buffalo and they just eat that at the end of the day. One meal, maybe two if you were very lucky, but mainly one. And that's because digestion is a massive process in your body. It's one of the biggest processes your body can go through. And you are currently doing this all day, right? You are eating throughout the day, correct? You are maintaining the worst, most taxing process in your body permanently, all day, every day. And that ain't good. If you're wanting to focus on something, if you're trying to get a bit of work done, this is my new app I've been making, it's really cool. Link in the description. I was making this app before and I was so hyper-focused on it, and it's because I haven't eaten. It's currently 9 AM on the dot and I haven't eaten. I'm gonna go to the gym, come back, and then eat. It's gonna be 11 PM, 12 PM before I have my first meal. And that's because I'll be hungry at that point, and that's when I'm gonna actually eat, because I can trust my hormones. You see, when you eat a ton of carbs, it spikes your blood sugar, and then your insulin spikes as well. And when insulin goes up, first of all, it messes everything up, like mitochondrial function, but when it goes up, it blocks a hormone called leptin. Leptin makes you feel full. So if your leptin is blocked, then you don't know when you are full. You literally cannot trust your own body. That is why you always have room for dessert, right? You literally don't know when you are full, and that is a problem. That is the main reason why people can just down fruit like it's nothing, like they can down cereal like it's nothing. You can just keep on eating, keep on eating. But if I gave you a steak, something actually nutritious, you couldn't eat that forever. If I gave you some beef mince, you couldn't eat that forever. If I gave you even eggs, you couldn't eat that forever. And that's because you aren't supposed to eat them forever. Your body naturally knows when it needs to eat and how much of it, except when you infiltrate it with all these carbs. So please don't fall for this lie. Like literally Kellogg's, you know, like the brand Kellogg's, Mr. Kellogg's himself, the person who founded the company, like the creator of the company, the reason why he made it, why he made the cereal, is to stop young men masturbating. I am not joking, you can look this up. He literally designed the cereal to lower people's guys' testosterone and libido so they wouldn't do that. I mean, technically it's a good intention, but you don't want to be lowering your testosterone and your libido because that's important for a young man. Obviously don't, you know, masturbate, but these cereal companies aren't looking out for you. They are demonic. Like literally, I can't believe, they have like Red 40 and everything in America, like the food dyes. It's insane, it's in everything. It's even in Doritos. Like Doritos here are bad, but in the US they put Red 40 and Blue 5 and Yellow 1, or is it Blue 1, Yellow 5, yeah. And it's like, why? You know what I mean? There's no reason to add that. Oh, it's just ridiculous, man. So just before I give you an actionable step as to what you can do to improve it, I want to tell you the lie that they sell you. First of all, that it's supposed to be the most important meal of the day, but also that it's got like full fiber and grains and everything. I think full fiber is the internet thing. It's got fiber and like whole grains, that's the one. If you look on the front of a cereal packet, it normally says like no artificial flavors and stuff, and oh look at all these ticks, and like the thing at the bottom, you know, like the ratings, it's like green in pretty much everything. But there's nothing in it. Put it this way, if it's not an animal product, it is void of nutrition. You want to optimize for nutrition, and that is how you actually become healthy. And if you're not getting proper nutrition, if you're eating just cereal, grains, peasant food, that's literally what it is, then there's nothing in it. The only like useful thing is the milk that you put the cereal in. But in America, they literally gave us zero fat milk. It's like, why do you choose out of everything to get rid of the fat? That is the only thing that's carrying any form of nutrition, and you get rid of that. It doesn't make sense. America is messed up, I can't lie. But you can obviously choose to make the right choice in a bad situation. So, I would say, if you can't wait until like 11 p.m. because you've got like school or something, then eat eggs and milk. Eggs and milk. Try and get full fat milk. Maybe get some Jersey milk, like gold top milk, brown cow milk if you can, because they are real cows, because black and white cows don't actually exist, you know. They are crossbred, they aren't real. So you can actually digest, it's what's called A2 casein protein. That is the type of protein in Jersey milk that is a lot more easily digestible than black and white cows. So get that if you want it. And it also just tastes better anyway. So, and some people who are lactose intolerant say that they can process that dairy without, you know, getting reactions. Don't know how true that is. I'm not lactose intolerant. That's not health advice, but take it as you will. And so I would just eat eggs and milk in the morning. So easy to get down. You could even get some sourdough toast, but make sure it's real toast. You know, like if you just buy bread from the store, like in America, they have this bread that you like squeeze it like that, and then it just folds back into its original shape. Like, I don't know, like, what does that? You know, like some jelly putty or something. It's ridiculous, right? So you should be putting that in your body. Sourdough toast, fine. There's nothing really in it. Again, it's not an animal product. It's just like flour and yeast and stuff. But the one I'd recommend is Jason's sourdough. It's quite expensive, so I don't buy it very often, but it is very nice and it's not bad for you, right? It's not inherently good for you, but it's not bad for you. And so you can eat that with eggs and some milk. Oh my God, what a meal. It tastes so good. You'll get all the nutrition you need. You'll get all of the proteins, all of the fats that you need for the morning. You'll get the carbs from the toast, or if you don't have the toast, you can get the carbs from the lactose in the milk. You'll get everything. It's fantastic. You'll feel full. You can trust your body because you don't have loads of extra things in it. And most importantly, you won't crash throughout the day. You won't just suddenly feel like super tired and won't be able to go to the gym or anything. You'll be like focused throughout the day. It's fantastic. And then you could just like fast until the end of the day if you really want to. That's what I do sometimes. You know, I eat in the morning and don't eat until the end of the day. And that way you got like full focus throughout the day. So if you're at school and you actually care about school, I didn't really care about school, but if you did, then you can just focus on school throughout the entire day, have no like carbs messing up your system. And then at the end of the day, then you eat a massive meal or maybe a couple of meals. Like I normally do that. I actually eat my eggs at the end of the day, like a ton of eggs, like 5 eggs, some milk, and then an hour later I have dinner, and then I have like afters for dinner, like yogurt and stuff like that, just to get the extra little bit of calories just before I go to bed. Even though calories don't apply to humans, they are still a good metric to track if you want to track body weight. And if your parents are like, why aren't you eating cereal anymore, darling? Then you can just say, eggs make me feel full, they taste really good. Oh, and I love milk as well, it tastes really good. Simple as, and you just do it from there. That's what's worked for me. That's what will work for you. And also, I've been hard at work on this app. It is super cool. I wanted to combine, you know how you have to go on loads of different apps for loads of different things? You have like one for tracking your lifting progress, you're like in the gym, then you have to track one for your macros, like what you're eating a day. Then you got one for meditation, because meditation is fantastic for your mental health. You've got loads of different things that are going on. And I wanted them all in one app, like this all-in-one fitness app. So literally, you've got like the nutrition page right here. You've got, can you see that? Yeah, you've got the training page. I know it's not really in focus, but you've got the nutrition page, you've got the training page right here. You've got your habits page. You can track your daily habits right here. You can track your weight. That's what I've been doing. So you can see my line of weight right there. It's basically got everything. It's got meditation. You can take selfies, like to track how you look, your progress pictures. It's got community, so you can actually talk to people in here, which is really cool. So you can talk to me. And then you've got courses in here. Not made any yet, but I mean, I don't have them uploaded yet, but I will have them uploaded soon. So it's basically like an all-in-one fitness app. It's called Elite Labs, and I will leave it the first link in the description. It's fantastic though. It's currently in alpha, so I am testing a lot of things, trying to make it as good as possible. So some things might be a little bit iffy. Like for example, I don't know if you can, yeah, there's a little white bar at the bottom there that's not supposed to be there. So there's a few things that I just need to fix up, but before I make it paid, you can check it out for free and check all the features for free. So Don't get messed up by cereal in the morning. It is the worst scam in human history. Eat real food. Go download this app, and I will see you over there. Good night.